Gino Recchia is here. There was some serious rainfall that happened last night. Luckily, though, not in any of the flooded areas.
Yeah, we had about 1 to 2 inches for our western tier counties and parts of Dodge County. As we did get closer towards the lakeshore, lesser amounts of rainfall, thankfully, considering all that heavy rain that we had about a week ago in parts of Ozaukee, Washington, Waukesha, and Milwaukee counties. Lake Mills, about 2 1/4 inches. Beaver Dam, about 2 inches. Walworth, inch and 3/4. Getting down to Fox Lake, 1 1/4 inches. Waupun, just over an inch. Belgium getting down to over a 1/2 inch of rainfall. Now, in Milwaukee, just over 1/10 of an inch, 0.14. That does bring the monthly total to over 8 inches, but a drastic difference compared to where we were sitting at about a week ago. Now, for tonight, we will be watching out for some additional showers and storms. As we move into tomorrow, on and off storm chances continue, and then we'll start to dry things out as we push into the day on Tuesday. But I mean, today it was nice, some sunshine for some of us. Finally, a little pause before more storms move in here. We'll take that dry weather. We'll handle it. Notice right along the lakeshore with winds coming in off the lake, that's actually caused more of a stable air mass right along the shoreline. But if you're further inland, out towards Slinger and Dodge County, Jefferson County, you've been holding on to a lot of these low-level clouds. So it's been kind of a split, with some areas enjoying the nice sunshine while other areas holding on to the cloudy skies. What we have seen, though, cooler temperatures, and the reason why, you see the stationary front? That's pushed down southward, and that's drawn in some of that cooler air. South of it, temperatures have been quite a bit warmer, highs in the lower and mid 90s. Look at these temperatures: Des Moines 94, 96 in St. Louis, but only 74 in Milwaukee and 61 in Marquette. Don't worry, we're not getting into fall weather just yet. We still have some mild conditions on the way. As we got the stationary front starting to lift northward overnight tonight, that is going to reintroduce the chance of additional showers and storms. Not expecting much coverage overnight. Still could hold on to a few scattered on and off chances overnight into tomorrow morning. As we push into the afternoon, we will be seeing additional lines developing. So I would say afternoon into the evening hours is the best chance to deal with some of these showers and storms. Once we do move into the overnight, cold front starts to move through here, and that's going to push an end to any of those storms into the area as some cooler air and also some drier air comes in from the northwest. Additional rainfall totals not out of the question that we could pick up upwards of an inch, maybe some locally higher totals, but around 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch widespread looks like a general idea what we're expecting. But behind it, some cooler temperatures moving in here as we push into next week. 82 for the high temperature, another impact day, and then we'll start to see those storms wrapping up as we move into Tuesday. 84, 75 on Wednesday, mid 70s and upper 70s Thursday, getting back into the low 80s on Friday. A very small chance of a scattered shower on Saturday before some more comfortable temperatures on the way on Sunday.
A few dry days will be welcomed by all.
Oh, I completely agree.
All right, Gino, thank you.